Hi, this is David again, and another video by David. I don't want to seem like a person that finds and looks for indiscretions by people who are Mormons. I don't have to look. They're everywhere. They run over you in the street like a truck. Those of you that don't live here in Utah, you have no idea the shenanigans and the Ponzi schemes and the pyramid schemes, the lying and the money, and oh my gosh, I'm going to try this again here. I have an article here, and I just kind of wanted to quote here from the article, and this article, well, I'm not going to tell you the name of the newspaper that put it out because I don't want to be sued. But anyway, it says Kevin Garn, G-A-R-N, confession. The Utah House GOP leader. Now, this isn't just some 28-year-old kid that got into the House of Representatives. This is a leader in the House of Representatives of the state of Utah. Paid a woman for silence about nude hot tubbing when she was a minor. Jeez. If this ain't the Joseph Smith Church and 14 and 15-year-old girls, I don't know what is. And I can see how they convert so many people to the church, especially men, when they tell stories like this. Polygamous men, too. You can have as many 14-year-old wives as you want. Well, here it is. Okay. It was a late night confession about him sitting nude in a hot tub with a minor 25 years ago. Has shocked this conservative state's political establishment. But no one has called for this guy to resign, because if they say, you should resign, you're not a worthy person, he knows crap about them. And there won't be any legislator. All the seats will be empty. So they're saying, well, this may have been a little indiscretion. Well, here's what's comical. I mean, the whole thing is comical. He's 55 now, and he acknowledges that he paid a woman, her name is Cheryl Mayer, M-A-H-E-R. She's now 40 years old, but he paid her back then a lot of money, $150,000, to keep quiet about the episode when he unsuccessfully ran for Congress in 2002. Now, here's the Mormon up the kazoo. If you believe this, believe it. He said, although we did not have any sexual contact, it was still clearly inappropriate. Now, here's how. Jeez, I don't look for this stuff, folks. They just do this stuff. I'm just the messenger. Don't kill the messenger. Okay, now, what did he do? Did he say they were nude? Now, did he say to her, now, I'm going to close my eyes like this, and you can run over to the hot tub naked, and I won't see you. And then when you get in the hot tub, you close your eyes, so I'll run over there with the little general whipping in the wind, and you won't see him either. She's 15 years old. All right, so there's no sexual contact. Well, what the hell were they doing in a hot tub naked? I mean, if you were in a hot tub with a bathing suit on, with an underage girl, I don't know. I wouldn't do it, but it wouldn't be as stupid as naked. And then when you get out of the hot tub, do you hide the little general while you're running across the concrete and she's holding her hand over her little secret area? No sexual contact. Well, you know, this reminds me of Joseph Smith. And so many of the Mormons, Joseph didn't say this, but most of the Mormons say, well, Helen Mar Kimball, the 14-year-old, and Nancy Winchester, they looked a lot older for their age. They looked older than 14. And Joseph didn't have intercourse with them. He just slept with them naked in bed. And following the flaming sword's threat that he needed to marry a 14-year-old. I've said this before on other videos. I don't believe in Jesus anymore, and I don't believe, other than being an atheist, in anything. But I'll tell you what, I'd be converted again and rebaptized. If I prayed every night and the angel with the sword showed up in my room and said, I'm going to kill you until you marry as many 14-year-old 8th graders as you can get in junior high, I'm going to say, I want to join again. I want to join again. How do you get... I can't get my baptismal clothes on fast enough. Well, all right. Here he is, Brother Garn, naked. And I'm sure she was naked in the hot tub with this guy. Okay. He owns a bookstore, Mr. Garn here, and he sells CDs and VHS and DVD tapes at truck stops. You know, when you sell something at a truck stop, it's got to be condoms or something very similar to condoms. So I don't know why he sells at truck stops, but again, I've never bought anything from his warehouse. Now, let me just give you a couple of details because it is funny. And for most part, this would ruin your career. There's a fairly strong sense of morality in Utah. Yeah, right. Anytime you're involved with an underage girl, that really raises the ante quite a bit. It raises your ass out of the water, and somebody's gonna kick that naked ass out of the hot tub. Do you think her parents were there? They go, oh, Cheryl, it's okay, you're in there naked. Just don't stand up because your boobs are floating. So her parents were good with this. And he was married at the time, and I'm sure his wife said, hey, you know, it's the flaming sword syndrome. You and Joseph have to have those 15-year-old girls. So, you know, his wife wasn't too happy. And he said when he made this confession, like, you know, the Mormons always confess to their bishop, he said, I'm dying, I'm just dying. Well, he's dying with a damn smile on his face. Jesus. These people. Okay. He lives in New Hampshire now, I guess. Let me see here. Garn said Mather's statements violated a confidentiality agreement. So they conspired and concluded that nobody was supposed to say anything about this. And he did say back in 2002, I was scared. Yeah, I'd be scared too, especially if I got caught. He said the payment amounted to extortion. In other words, she came to him. She wasn't running for the House of Representatives in Utah. He turned it around now and said that basically that she extorted him, that basically she wanted the $150,000. Well, again, how do you believe that? First of all, she was, you know, 30 years his junior. She wasn't running for public office, and she probably didn't give a rat's ass. Children, out of here. Out of here. Jeez. Still being a father while I'm trying here to run my program. The thing is, she's got a little friend overnight. Jeez. Let me collect my thought here. Anyway, he said she wanted the money, and I think he wanted to give her the money so that she would shut her mouth and never said anything. Now, here's what you see with the Mormons. Here's what you always see with fanatics. Anyone that's in hot tubs naked with a 15-year-old, they have got to be what we call in psychology projecting. Okay, what he's doing is he's projecting something that he's done, but he wants everybody else to make sure they're not doing it. So he's the head of the Utah Ethics Committee. What else? What else? It's kind of like everyone who bashes homosexuals is gay, especially if they're in public office. So anyway, they're wondering how this is going to affect his running for office again. And it says the Republican Party always supports the law and wants people to obey it. And until I know different, that there's something illegal, I am supporting of what Kevin chooses to do. Oh, all the Mormons circle the wagons. They gather around this guy and say, you know, hey, a 15-year-old is better than a 14-year-old. So anyway, let me just report what really goes on in Utah, my people and friends in Brazil and Peru and the Canada and South America, Argentina. Please be aware of what goes on in Utah. If you see congressmen in Utah in the hot tub store, send your daughters back to the car. Say, honey, sit in the car. I don't want you to have anything to do with these men. So, you know, you like hot tubs? Most of us do. You like naked 15 years old in it? Well, the Mormons do, and especially if they're in the legislature. Thanks.